Good evening. Maybe it's not a good evening. Is it a good evening? Not yet. Testing 1, 2. It's okay. Mr. Croxwell's got this. Oh, look at that. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here this evening. We're going to go ahead and get started. Your program isn't exactly in concert order because it would have taken me probably 3 pages to put it all in concert order, and I didn't want to waste the paper. The order of the performances this evening, I'm going to start with Jazz Combo, which is a new thing this year. As some of you are probably aware, I added some new classes, and one of them is a first period jazz band class, and so we were able to get a jazz combo put together out of that, so we're going to do a few songs for you that we've been working on during that class. So our first performance is going to be by the jazz combo, then the 8th grade band is going to play a piece for you, and then jazz band will be up here, they're going to play a piece for you. The junior high band, 7th and 8th grade combined, will then perform 3 pieces for you, and then we'll finish the evening with the high school band performing their 3 pieces. That sounds like a lot, but we'll keep things moving at a good pace so that we get you all out of here in a timely manner. I know I value your time, and I know you do too. You don't want to be here till forever for this concert, so we'll try and keep things moving. So before we get started, just a couple of reminders. If you could please silence your cell phones, we would greatly appreciate that. We are recording this evening, video and audio, so we don't want any extra sounds in there if we can avoid that. So silence all cell phones, anything that's going to make noise like that. If you need to leave the auditorium at any time, if you could do that during applause in between songs, we would greatly appreciate that. And if you have a child with you, if they start to cry or get upset, it is going to, a high school band especially, we do play some raucous moments at times. So if that is unsettling or upsetting to anyone, if you could just quietly exit the auditorium so that we can keep going, we'd appreciate that too. All right, so I think we are ready to go. So here we are. The East Liverpool 7 through 12 band concert, Winter Band Concert 2016. Okay, so up next are 8th grade band. This is 8th grade alone. They are going to play a piece for you that is, it requires a lot of finesse and a lot of musicianship, and this is one of the more talented, and I don't want to say talented, I don't know, I guess one of the more committed groups of students that I have worked with, at least confined within a class over the last few years. They're really committed to being good musicians and to not only musicianship, but just to being all around great students. And it shows in everything that they do. So they have worked very hard to learn this piece of music, and so I wanted to give them the opportunity to play this piece of music for you this evening. So they are going to perform A Noel Night, which is based on O Holy Night. Okay, up next we have our combined 7th and 8th grade bands. They will be playing 3 pieces of music for you. The first one being Russian Dance from the Nutcracker Suite, and then a piece called Celtic Christmas, which is based on a Welsh folk song called Suogan. The melody may sound familiar. It's been used in several movies, but this is a very nice, simple, beautiful arrangement for Christmas. And then finally, we will finish with Holly Jolly Christmas. So here is the 7th and 8th grade junior high band. scale study. Okay, we're going to conclude our concert this evening with the high school concert band. They have 3 pieces that they're going to perform for you. The first one is Jubilation. The second being, Christmas Fantasy. And then the final one being Yuletide Tapestry. So we hope you enjoy these 3 pieces. Okay, so before we play our final piece this evening, I just wanted to thank you all, first of all, for being here and supporting us. Many of you have been supporting this group here on stage, and many of the other students for many years now, some of you for only maybe 1 or 2, but every moment that I get with these students and every ounce of support that I get from you, I greatly appreciate, and I know that they all do too. We would not be here without many, many of you. Parents donate countless hours, and they donate lots of food, and they donate lots of other things too to keep this group moving and to keep us going forward. So I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate all of the donations that have come in, especially just here in the past few months, to help us with fundraising and to keep ourselves on the right track. So I greatly appreciate that. The group grew a lot over the past couple of years, and so we kind of outpaced ourselves a little bit, and it's taken a lot. It's taken a village to kind of keep us all moving. So I really appreciate all of your help with that. I want to thank all of the administrators that are here this evening. I'm pretty sure all of I know I saw Mr. Ludwig and Mrs. Rao, so I know they're here, and I know Mr. Taylor, I saw him too, so I really want to thank them for being here and for supporting us this evening. It's really nice to have an administration that is so supportive of the band program and of what we do. That is not something that you get everywhere, and it's certainly something that we are privileged to have here. So I really appreciate all of their support. Thank you. I want to thank personally the band boosters and the band booster board who help us out a lot, especially through marching season, and to keep us on the road and keep us clothed, and they keep us fed, and it's really nice of them to put in all of that time, and it's a lot of thankless work that they do. But I want to thank them publicly, and then finally I want to thank Mr. Croxall and his crew for being here this evening. They are recording us, video and audio, and that will be available on the Potter News Network on YouTube, probably sometime within the next week or two. So that'll be up there. Any family members that were not able to join you here this evening, if you would like to share that with them, it will be available online. And the audio and video recording, it's just right there with professional stuff. It's great that we have such a great program here that is able to offer professional work to us, and we don't have to pay for that. They just do it, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so we are going to play our final piece this evening, Yuletide Tapestry. This is the most challenging work that we are going to play for you this evening, so of course I saved it for last. They're all tired, and now I'm going to make them work even harder. So, when we finish this piece, the concert will be over, so I just want to thank you all for being here again. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you so much. So here is the final selection of the evening, Yuletide Tapestry.